You know how angry you make me sometimes?
Ah yes, Mr. Filioma.
Take this, Yoda. Ketamine addicted frog.
Don't mind me loading in the comp.
Literally, just get off.
Bye.
Shut up, Jordan. Didn't might. I got one more game in me. I just don't want to play on that map again.
No.
I'm not playing Rainbow tonight. Not anymore after all that BS I had to do on my mama. You know the Joker 2019 movie Ghost? I mean, Jordan? You know who that's based on, right?
Who?
Jimmy Fallon. Why I say that, you may ask? Well, the answer is simple. Jimmy Fallon also laughs at inappropriate times. I have 18 stones. I mean, 18 medals. What can you buy with those,
Survival.
Yeah, free Palestine.
I am Shimche.
Cost you, Guardian. Fight
Huh?
smart.
To who? Who's gonna get on to me for saying that? Is Gabby watching?
Yes.
Who else is watching? How many viewers you got?
One.
Is what, Ghost? Heard that on stream.
Three
Okay,
lives
and
left.
I'm saying it as a joke. It's ironic. Don't you see, guys?
You're out of lives. Fight on just the same.
Yeah, fuck reactor control. We don't care about reactor control. All my homies hate reactor control.
1 minute left. No lives left for anyone. Rest when you're dead. You're knocked out. Your won the round. Enemy is in the lead. Not for long. No more lives on your side.
That guy is just sniping the fuck out of everything, ain't he?
The fuck?
What?
This dude just body shotting with. Oh, he's that kind of cunt.
So I can't say what I can say, but you can say the C word.
Enemy is in the lead.
Fuck you, cunt.
Not for long.
Jay, don't say it. Just don't. It's pretty easy. Just don't say it. That's Kylo Ren.
3 lives left. No lives left for your enemy. Destroy them. One foe remains. 1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. Neither team has lives left. Show no mercy. Smashed your enemies to dust. The enemy leads. Catch up and crush them.
Alright, we just won that. I'm probably getting off soon.
Coward.
He was told to get off.
Coward.
1 minute left. The enemy is
I'm literally being told to get off.
one opponent remains.
Coward.
Yeah. Good night, everyone. Well, I gotta wait for the game for it. I say good night, then I have to wait for the game to return to main menu. I've done that for the past 3 nights now. Say good night to Nanny. He's like, alright, good night, and I just did not get off.
Don't start
Wait,
that
solid.
controller. You've not done it at all.
What is it starting to do?
I had like a minuscule look to the left. It was like so imperceptible I could have tapped the button by accident, but I don't want it to start.
Oh, it'll start. Don't worry, each one.
I'm gonna flip, man.
Why?
I'm gonna flip. I just like double checked my infusion spot. You know where the thing is to see if it's leaking at all, and I'm smelling insulin.
That may be a
Hmm.
problem if you, like...
That's the third fucking time.
Well, I'm going to bed. Stay safe, Ward.
I'm gonna murder somebody, Jay.
Well, don't let it be yourself.
Not enough. But it's not over.
What's causing it to bend?
The only thing I can think is that the scar tissue that it keeps hitting is so fucking dense that the needle can't pierce it.
Switch arms?
Mate, it's in my abdomen.
Oh.
3 lives left.
The only spot I could try that's left is my arms.
No more lives on your side.
I should also check my sugar just in case if it's, you know, because if there's a hole over there, it's coming through because the way it is. But if I'm still over 600 after an hour of sitting here waiting, then I'm taking it off and I'm going back to needles.
Rest when you're dead.
I can't keep sitting here and waiting for it to work. I have to make it work. I have to make something else work.
You're knocked out. 1 minute. No more second chances. Fight to the finish. Allies down. Lives extinguished. The enemy has won.
I'm surprised... Like, they let it be that bendable.
Victory was a
Well, it
hair's
has to
breadth
be
away.
flexible, otherwise it's going to be so rigid underneath my skin. Every time I move, it's going to hurt like hell.
I suppose. That's just...
Right back.
Okay.
I'm trying to debate whether or not I should actually take it out and, you know, redo it, take it out, just go back to my syringes, or take it out, or just let it sit, take a needle, and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to just give up on it, but at the same time, what else can I fucking do?
Just because you don't do it today doesn't mean you can never try again, right?
Mate, the scar tissue isn't gonna...
You disconnected your mic.
Anyway, the scar tissue is not gonna get any better. In fact, it probably is only going to get worse. What I can do is I can try it from a different box.
Maybe
I have 4 boxes of these fucking things.
maybe the box was faulty.
Even I very highly doubt that because the first one worked flawlessly. What do you think I should do?
Well, personally, I think you should actually, like, use a needle to get it down, because aren't you in an area where it starts having problems on your body?
Yeah.
Then go and bring it down and try again when you're in a more manageable area. It's not, like, because it takes time for it to work anyways, it's not a good idea to be bouncing it around trying to get it to work when you're putting your health at risk.
Yeah, just a second, I gotta get a needle. Never mind, there's one on my desk, I forgot. Before you ask, I randomly found one sitting on the desk, what's it called? The counter out front, and it was unused, so...
No, I'm violently cussing because I just got 0 training item, 0 medals, I'm at 48. I guarantee you I'm gonna have to do this 3 more times.
Why does it hurt like hell all of a sudden? Oh my god, why?
What, where you were trying to put it in, needle?
Where it's in at right now.
Does that have,
Oh,
does that have to
fuck.
go to any kind of, like, vein, or is it just fatty tissue /
It's
muscle?
it's just
Commit to
in
your
me.
battles wisely.
They prefer
Every
it not to
death
be in
counts.
muscle directly because it has a harder time absorbing. I just don't understand it, man. I just want it to fucking work. Oh god, it smells awful. Which, just so you know, it's the stuff that I take in is supposed to smell god awful.
3 lives left.
But why am I smelling it? I don't want to have to take like a 6th needle today.
That's fair. See, I will admit I'm a little surprised, because when you mentioned a pump, I thought it would be a... similar to like a catheter system. Like, not a urinary catheter, like one of the heart ones, because my mother used to have those, but not to the heart, just a inset, like, IV type deal.
That's how they used to be, except the way it works, it would be basically a plastic tube that is inserted inside of me that serves as a port,
On either side.
and that thing has to be cleaned like every week and reinserted in the same spot. Of which, at the time of learning about it, I said
30 seconds.
no.
Both teams out of reserves. End this.
The whole reason I'm doing this is because I don't have to worry about much management on my end. I just have to stab myself every once in a while.
You were worried about, like, poor cleaning habits and infection, I'm assuming?
Enemies have
Yeah,
bested
because those designs were terrible.
you trail the enemy. Close the gap.
That's... Alright, I'm gonna take it out. You ready? And all the insulin in this tube going to waste. I've wasted probably 100 units.
I don't know what that means. Like, I know what units are, I don't know
Oh my
the
god, it's
scale.
bent again.
I mean, you knew it would be.
Enemy team is out of lives. Topple
I
them.
don't understand.
You may need to, like... have you thrown them away?
I've been putting them in a charged container because on the opposite end is an exposed needle.
Remain.
I have taken a picture. I have sent it to the person who has been helping me set this up, and they're like, that's not supposed to be happening.
1 minute
Because
Yeah.
they actually use this exact same system, and they said it works flawlessly for them. Yet here I am sitting here having all of these fucking problems.
Mhm.
I just want it to fucking
No
work,
lives
man.
left for anyone. Rest when you're dead.
So I'm gonna do a bad with this. I'm gonna try it again, but they recommend that you clean your insertion spot with an alcohol swab before doing it. I didn't do it the first time. I've done it every other time.
You think that's, like, lubricating the skin and it's just causing
Not
the
going
needle
through
to
because of
slip?
it. No, it's causing the tube to not stick into my skin.
Opposing team
That's what I think.
That's in a lawsuit territory if that's an issue. Like, of...
But I
Not
am also
telling
a
people.
very special kind
Which
of
of you will survive?
diabetic, and that's not to say because you know, oh, I've been told I'm special. No, I have like, for a majority of diabetics, they have a problem of they
Lives
can't
left.
control their blood sugar because you know they just can't seem to regulate it. But for me, my problem is that for whatever reason, my sugar spikes in the night. Like I'm laying down, I'm sleeping. I've actually seen it over my CGM to where it will go from 180 to 200, 300, literally over the course of 3 hours. And I'm just sleeping.
That's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, with everybody that I talk to, I'm the only person that happens with.
So you do need some kind of, like, autonomous maintenance.
You're out of lives. Fight on.
Like with the stuff I was using before I got started on the pump, I would wake up, 250, 300 at times. But with the pump, how it's been working, I've been waking up above 300 every single day. But literally over the course of 6 hours of me being awake and working, it went down to the point where I dropped every single day. So it's not a matter of my body, is...
Been knocked out.
It could be my body is spiking, it could be that my body's not taking it while I'm... or absorbing it while I'm
Both
sleeping.
teams out of reserves. End it.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't pull out that. Just come off.
Your enemies have bested you.
Alright, well, time to stab myself. Actually, no, hold on. Shit. I need to go into here.
Enemy is in the lead.
Options, reservoir and tubing, new reservoir, rewind.
Is there any way for you to check? Like, after you
what?
do it? If it actually took?
3 lives left.
Waiting. Like, the easiest way for me to be able to tell is if I start feeling or smelling insulin on the pad around the injection site. Which is how I noticed the last one, and the time before that, and the time before that.
How long does it take to, like, seep, I suppose?
Like, as in for it to start going in?
Mm-hmm.
Immediately.
So if you're watching
But this
it...
last one actually took
No more lives
20,
on
30
your
minutes
side.
for me to notice. Whereas the one before that, it took me literally 15.
Only 1 minute left. No lives left on either side. I'm on the edge of my seat.
Alright, well. Reservoir.
This is it. Show
Reservoir
me
and
what
pump.
you've got.
Load. Like, I know this works. I know this works. I just want it to.
30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this.
Go tubing.
Seconds.
Alright, the needle is, or the tubing is full. Insert infusion set. Okay, this is the 4th time I'm doing this today.
Tiebreaker active.
The 4th time.
The end is coming. Fight.
We're gonna try it towards the front of my abdomen, rather than the side. This is gonna hurt real bad.
Your team captured the tiebreaker. Good.
Okay, that's actually not as bad as it was the other times. That could be a good sign, that could be a bad sign.
Which of you
I'm gonna
will
let it sit
survive?
for a bit. Gonna move around as little as I can. Try to get the tubing set. And then I'm gonna take out the needle now. 1, 2.
I suppose that's actually how I thought it would work.
3 lives left. Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them.
I wish I could explain it to you in a way that it wouldn't be just me putting on a video and showing you how it's done. But, the only way that's not happening is if we're in person, because it's hard to explain, but it makes sense once you know what I'm talking about.
No, like, I understand how it works mechanically. Like, it has a needle inside a plastic sleeve that is basically the syringe. It's the thing that lets the insulin flow into your body. You pull the needle out after you're done.
No, the way it works is it comes with a needle, and inside of that needle is the plastic tube that goes from the reservoir in my pump all the way through that tubing into a connector piece which has the plastic piece in it that goes into me. I stick the needle in, and then I pull the needle out without the plastic piece, because the plastic piece is injected. It worked the first time. It has not worked since. If it's just that there's too much scar tissue on the side of my abdomen, I'm going to fucking... I'm going to be pissed.
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them.
That's fair to be pissed about, but there's also ways to deal with that.
Yeah, such as putting it on the front.
I'm on the edge of my
Well,
seat.
if you need it in that specific area, there's surgeries to remove scar tissue and whatnot.
Alright, we're going to have it inject 5 units.
30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this. One enemy left.
And there it goes.
Enemies down. All lives expended. Total victory. I tell everyone you're my favorite guy. Who cares?
I suppose the suckiest part, aside
Fight like an
from
animal.
the obvious, is you can't really tell until a few minutes after.
And in some cases, like the 2 I took on my left side, it hurt like hell going in. Like, the worst pain I've had with a needle in months. Back to back.
That's is that supposed to happen? Obviously not. But
This needle is seriously 2 or 3 times longer than what I'm used to. Like, I think about an inch of needle goes inside of me with it. When I'm normally used to 5/16.
so in other news, my Lord Boyo Zamasu is going to be stuck at 147 for a very long time.
You ran out of training medals.
I still have training medals, but it's the ones that aren't worth doing.
Mate, I had to train him 5 times to get him to 150.
I'm on my third. Actually, I haven't done Thing in the Sky lately. Growth.
Why aren't you just using high tier training locations?
I am.
Are you using Beers' planet?
I'm using the Gravity Chamber because it actually gives more.
It doesn't
It
actually.
gives you a super attack, and depending on what you're using, that can not super attack, a
No,
super.
it doesn't give super. It gives times 2 XP. That doesn't mean shit.
It can.
It
Depending.
gives you Beers' planet gives you 70,000 XP per item used.
For what I have left now, that actually might be better.
For what you use normally, that's better because that's like, say you use 10, 10, 10, 5, 5. That's 210,000 plus 7 times 5. Math hard when tired and high.
So having done it before, typically the the doubling of what I'm putting in gives me higher super, it gives me higher level, but in this case, this is just gonna give me more.
Jordan?
Mm.
If you do 10, 10, 10, 5, 5 for the training items, it gives you 2.8 million XP on top of what you're currently doing. That is not including your training partners, which also increase what you're getting in terms of, XP, but also count towards your training thing, which is another 70,000 per. Or 70,000. So plus 70,000 times 5 is 3.15 million XP. Before you take into consideration what your training units are giving you. I'm pretty sure Beerus' World is just better, overall. Now, if you had one that gave you XP boost per item and gave you a multiplier, that would be even better.
Except when comparing them, I've gotten, like, I'll put it in for, I'm trying to raise an LR, Beerus' World will give me to 135, typically the doubling will put me up to 142. Oh,
I'm going to go ahead and tell you this, Jordan. I have gone from level 1 to level 150 in a single LR on Beers' World because I was also putting in super attack. It's not a matter of the cards the training items you use, or not just that, but it also matters on what cards you're using to train with. If you're using normal and rare, it's not going to do shit.
Fair, I typically do just use normal and rare.
I don't.
Oh, go on a Piccolo, I'm getting one of the LRs. 1, 2, 2. There it is, Android 17 and 18.
I don't smell anything so far.
Feeling around the
That's
pack.
what I'm doing.
Okay.
Like, I'm taking my finger around the pad, and I'm smelling my finger. If I can smell it, it didn't go in. And I don't smell anything yet. What the fuck?
Hmm. What?
Remember that dragon... The, what's it called? The wallpaper thing I was telling you about? One of the conditions met for it is Doe can awaken at least 550,000 characters.
Huh.
But it's a community-based thing, so we very well might.
Oh.
We also need to Extreme Z awaken at least 3 million characters, collect at least 5 billion Zenny,
Yeah.
consume at least 500 million stamina, undergo training 3 million times, complete the specified mission at least 5.55 million times, and defeat more than 1,000 Goliamites. What?
Galimita. I don't know.
Oh my god, that wallpaper's glorious.
Beeping.
That it's saying I need to calibrate my sensor by 1 a.m.
Ah, my foot. Ah, my foot. Ah, my foot. My foot's asleep.
Sounds like a you problem, my dude. You remember when you were getting like in your Dokkan career when you were getting very few LRs to the point where that LR token thing, you know, that on the home screen you see in the top left, it looked so fucking amazing.
What do you mean? I'm still there.
I have so many that at this point it's just lost its luster.
I have so many, and I still have that feeling because I don't lose that. I don't like. Okay, I've pulled hundreds of mythic rares in Magic, and I still get excited when I see one.
Well, that's the thing, though. In Magic, there's actually worth to those cards.
Every LR has its worth to me, because I could probably make a team it could work on.
I meant, like, monetary value, my guy.
Eh. See, there's one mythic rare that the only reason I didn't rip it up on the spot was my dad wanted it.